Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. So, the battle at the southern border is potentially the biggest issue of our lifetime, at least mine. The ramifications as this goes forward, the next census, I believe, is in 6 years. So, we have less than 6 years to get this straightened out before we completely lose our country to people that support the invasion of America through our southern border, which right now is Joe Biden and the Democrats. Every conversation I seem to have with these folks, they just want to spit nonsense. They want to talk about Trump, and they can't give me a valid answer or reason why they can't condemn the open borders that we have, the constant flow coming into our country. I get stupid excuses like, well, nobody wants to go work anyways, and acting like these law-breaking invaders are just going to come over here and be able to get a job, right? I mean, in what world can you just go to another country and start working? I'm serious. Any country in this world, what country can you just cross their border illegally and just start working for a paycheck? Other than America right now, other than Biden's America right now. It just makes no sense to the majority of Americans that can understand and feel the pressure mounting right now. Got one from the Daily Wire here. The country has been invaded. Former FBI officials issue grave warning on Biden's open border. 10 former FBI officials signed a letter describing the present danger the U.S. faces from President Joe Biden's border policy and raising serious concerns about a specific threat that may be one of the most pernicious ever to menace the United States. The letter was signed last week and sent to leaders in the House and Senate before it was shared by Senator Ron Johnson on Thursday. In it, the former FBI officials address a new and unfamiliar threat facing the country as military-aged men from across the globe easily enter the United States across a border that has been accurately advertised around the world as largely unprotected with ready access. And notice that they mention there that people are coming across the United States southern border from all across the globe. It's not just Mexico or Central America where these folks are coming from. It would be difficult to overstate the danger represented by the presence inside our borders of what is comparatively a multi-division army of young, single adult males from hostile nations in regions whose background, intent, or allegiance is completely unknown, the letter states. In light of such daunting, unprecedented penetration by uninvited foreign actors, it is reasonable to assert that the country possesses dramatically diminished national security at this time. The letter continues, the nation's military and laws and other natural protective barriers that have provided traditional security in the past have been thoroughly circumvented over the past 3 years. Looks like here's the letter here. Oh, it's so small I can't read it. Okay. Where'd it go? The FBI official's letter was shared as a fight between Texas and Biden administration over border security is heating up. Earlier this week, the U.S. Supreme Court authorized federal agents to cut through razor wire that was put in place by Texas authorities to repel migrants from illegally entering the country. Then, Texas Governor Greg Abbott issued a statement on Wednesday vowing to secure the southern border and uphold Texas's constitutional authority to defend and protect itself as Texas authorities continued to install razor wire along the southern border. Good. The former FBI officials, and that is to the applause of Americans everywhere in every state. The former FBI officials added that it is particularly alarming in light of the October 7th Hamas attack on Israel that hundreds of illegal immigrants apprehended by Border Patrol were on the terrorist watch list. Since fiscal year 2021, 294 suspected terrorists have been apprehended at the southern border, and in fiscal year 2023 alone, CBP arrested 598 known gang members who crossed into the U.S., according to the Department of Homeland Security. The letter warned that a terrorist attack on U.S. soil in imitation of 10/7 should be considered a distinct possibility. The FBI officials added that while the warning lights are blinking, there has been little discussion highlighting unsecured borders as a significant cause of this increasingly dangerous environment. The country has been invaded, an invasion that will continue as long as the nation's enemies perceive it will be tolerated. The letter concluded, until it is stopped, the United States is extraordinarily less safe and secure. Knowing all of this, it would be a shameful travesty if some terrible attack, a preventable attack, were to occur against innocent Americans or the infrastructure that keeps the nation safe and functioning. The government will have failed grievously in its duty to protect. 100%. And the worst part about it is if in that hypothetical does happen, there probably will be nobody held accountable, right? Signatures of the letter included these guys right here, and it was addressed to House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who definitely doesn't care what it says, amongst these other people right here. So with that, I hope you guys are just paying attention. This is a serious... Parker, stop, baby. So with that, I'll wrap up and just say I hope you guys are paying attention. We really need to secure our southern borders, and I don't understand why anybody would make an argument against it. Everything that the Senate is trying to do includes pork for Ukraine or some other nonsense, and I just can't understand why they won't value American lives, the people who they're supposed to represent, as much as they value sending money to other countries around the world, including Ukraine, who is not even a NATO ally. If you agree with that, I hope you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.